Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Swiss Army Dan coming back at you with another Swiss Army knife video. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I posted, you guys. Today I wanted to talk about the 74mm Executive. A couple things on this. First, let's just talk about why I think it's great. You know, I've been spending a lot more time at home lately. You know, it started with the pandemic. And during the pandemic, I decided to go back to school. So I'm doing school from home. I'm taking care of my little baby. And, you know, around the house, there's various tasks that require a blade or like a file or scissors. And I think this is like just the perfect knife to keep in your pocket around the house. You know, it fits in pretty much any pocket. It's super, you know, small and slim and sleek. You barely notice it's there. And, you know, I don't really find myself needing like a bulkier, bigger blade. Like most of the tasks I'm doing are like, you know, opening up a box. I get a lot of stuff, you know, I use Amazon a lot. So I'm, you know, constantly open up boxes from things I order. Cutting tags off. I'm trimming my nails down so I don't scratch my baby. It's just a perfect around the house knife. You know, another thing I use it quite often for, and like I hate to have a knife without scissors these days. Again, like cutting tags, facial hair. You know, I'll do my facial hair routine and like, you know, use, you know, clippers and stuff like that. But a lot of times I'll just look in the mirror and be like, oh, I've got this one facial hair that is getting out of hand, or it's growing the wrong way or whatever. Just snip that sucker right off. So I always like to have a pair of scissors on me. I mean, I guess I could probably get by with just a classic, but I feel like these 74mm scissors are just a little bit more substantial, and maybe, you know, a little bit better at cutting up like maybe some thicker plastic. I'm about to put this guy on my keychain. It's my ugly holiday sweater classic, but I mean, look at the difference in those scissors. You really do get a lot more scissor with this one. If you have a keen eye, you'll notice that this is the old style scissors with that single leaf spring on there. So this is like a an Executive that probably came out, you know, maybe early 70s, I'm guessing, on this. But you know, the scales were coming off, so I went ahead and ordered some new 74mm scales, and I actually used a little bit of epoxy just to slap them on there, because I noticed when I just popped them on, they weren't really staying on too well. I don't know if that's because of it's a year difference, or just these 74mm scales are just a little bit different than like your standard 91 or 84mm. But you know, this is actually a pretty decent screwdriver here. Like, you need to change the batteries on the remote or something like that around the house. That works really well. I do use this to peel oranges. You just hold an orange like this and pull down. This little part here is really sharp. The nail file on this thing is awesome. It's a nice long nail file. And this actually can get into some screws too, if you need to. Again, I don't feel like I need, like, you know, like a 93 or even, you know, 84 or 91mm just around the house. If I go out, I usually will carry something a little bit more substantial, because you never know what you're going to encounter. You know, the tweezers can come in handy every once in a while. These tweezers have pulled out several splinters I've gotten. I clean out little things with this. I don't really put this in my mouth, but say there's just like a little bit of gunk inside, something that you need to get it out of. This works really well. I've noticed even in my car, like little lines on the console that it's hard to get in there. This thing will just get right in there and clean out some gunk. So again, this thing is just a perfect around the house knife. I love the executive and really the other 74 millimeter models as well, like the Ambassador. And sad news is I've just read, and I've confirmed it with a couple different sources, it looks like Victorinox has discontinued the 74 millimeter models, which is kind of a heartbreaker in my opinion. I think you know, the Wenger 75 millimeter knives are cool. No, I'm sorry, 65 millimeter knives are cool, but no, it is 75. It is 75 millimeter on those. They're good. They don't have this style of scissors. I mean, really, Victorinox doesn't have exactly this style anyway, but the newer models have scissors close to this. It just has a double leaf spring on there. So, you know, I almost wish I had more executives now. I'll probably pick another one up. I was looking through eBay again, and I saw an Ambassador and an Escort. I got them both for $10, so those are on the way. I might do another follow-up video just in commemoration of 74 millimeter models when those arrive. But if you don't know, the Escort, all it has is this large blade, and then it has this really cool nail file. So it's just a one layer 74 millimeter with a nail file and a large blade, toothpick and tweezers. So I never had an Escort, and I think I'd like to have all the 74 millimeter models in my collection. I don't have any of the Alex ones, like the money clip, but that would be cool. So yeah, anyway, you know, I guess I could, if I really wanted to be prepared around the house, go ahead and carry the Swiss Champ, but come on, look at the size difference on those. And if I really need to like do a big job, I'll just go to the toolbox and actually get some real tools. I'm not knocking the Swiss Champ, it's great. It's awesome for road trips or camping, when you're gonna be outdoors or, you know, away from your home and you wanna have a nice, you know, multi-tool. The Swiss Champ is great. You know, I also have an SOG, you know, plier-based multi-tool that I carry in my car too. But I don't know. I won't go off too much on this. Again, just need like a blade and some scissors, maybe a file. Going around the house, I really recommend this. I mean, the Classic, you can't beat the Classic. It's called the Classic for a reason. But again, I like having the ability to have a larger blade than the Classic. Let's just compare the two blades there. You get a lot more. Like if you want to cut up some strawberries or something like this, Classic might not even, you know, if it's a large strawberry, you might have a little bit of difficulty. This one is perfect. Also, I've noticed, like, you know, certain boxes or, you know, whatever you're opening up, it might be better suited for a smaller blade in some cases, just to, like, get in there and cut some tape or whatever. Or I like the option of having a big blade and a small blade that the Executive affords you. So I think that's about all I wanted to say. Again, it's sad that Victorinox made the decision to discontinue the 74 millimeter line. They will be missed. I know there's a lot of, especially for this model, diehard fans out there. So I don't know. What do you guys think about them discontinuing the 74 millimeter line? Do you think they've got enough bases covered with their 58 and 75 millimeter, 84, 91 on up? Do you think it was a good decision? Are you gonna miss it? Are you gonna write Victorinox an angry letter? I don't know. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've posted a video, but I'm gonna try to make them a little bit more frequent. It's tough, you know, with school and the baby, and you know, I'm still practicing with the band and stuff, so I stay pretty busy. I don't have a whole lot of opportunities to make these videos, but the baby's with the grandparents today, so I figured I'd go ahead and get in a video. So I want to remind you guys to be kind to each other, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Swiss Army Dan is out.